videos are recording.
I can't believe you just tried to pawn that off to me.
Oh, the light. Honestly, this light's way better, so.
No, but for us to see what we're doing.
You're right, you're right.
Hello there, YouTube! Hi. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Jessie, can you get in a little bit? We want to see you more.
You want to see me more?
Yes. So, to my left is Jessie. To my right is Haley, who you guys have probably seen before.
Hi.
They're my friends. Well, one of them is my sister.
And my friend.
And the other one's related to me. So today, we were just trying to think of an idea of what to film because I need to post in 2 days. And Haley had this brilliant idea of crafts and confessions. That's gonna be the title. So basically, I had asked on Instagram for you guys to ask me some truth questions, kind of like confession type questions. So far, I don't think there's many.
Not one question.
And we're not answering that one. So, pretty much what we have laid out in front of us is like every single craft supplies that we own because we were gonna go to Dollarama, but it was actually closed today. We're actually just going to be crafting with whatever we could find in my house. And we're going to be making whatever we want.
This is my weapon of choice.
So basically we're just going to be like making something and like we're gonna see at the end who has the best project.
And I think about killing myself, and I love myself way more than I love you, so
I'm going nuts.
I have so much to do.
I know we both looked at
paper. Paper's a good base to start off with.
Yeah. Ooh, I love the honeycomb. Oh, I don't get that thing. It's so scary. One still. Okay, I'm just gonna go right into it with my handy dandy. How do you do this on YouTube?
Put your hand behind it.
Look at that.
Handy dandy.
I'm gonna drop it. But it's almost dropped it. It's a dinosaur with no leg and no head. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to hold this. Okay. I totally know what I'm doing. I totally know what I'm doing.
I'm glad you know what you're doing.
Oh, yep. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah,
on my back. Oh.
Cola!
Cola.
Cola!
No, that wasn't
No, that wasn't the light. It goes on.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
But now turn it down a little bit because we're whoa.
Rocket science.
Is there glue?
No.
Okay, can I use tape away?
Yeah.
Okay, Jessie, what's the first truth confession question? Because the ones that you guys suggested were inadmissible.
Really? All of them?
Yes, Jessie. All of them. One of them was
if you could be invisible, what is the first thing you would do? Invisible?
Walk around naked.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good answer. I would go to the beach.
Cause like,
yeah.
Why would you wear clothes if you're invisible?
What excuse have you used before to get out of plans with a friend?
I have danced. Me too.
I'm on my period. Leave me alone.
I'm on my period and that works with your friends? I'd be
Yes.
like, hey bitch, so?
Typically I don't use it. I just typically fall asleep and then they just know I'm asleep.
So you you cancel plans by falling asleep?
Yes.
Oh, she's used that one on me before.
I've done that before. I think I pulled both my groins.
Both my groins?
I'm not even kidding.
What are both? You have multiple groins?
Yeah, like each one on each thigh.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, like you have a groin on each side.
A groin on each side. Isn't your groin the middle area?
Okay. How many groins do you have? Yeah, the groin areas are located on each side of the body in the folds where the belly joins the legs. So there is 2 groins.
Why do I think you just had
Guys, I am actually
I only know
not
the word
wrong.
groin. Dirty girl.
Have you ever had a crush on a teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Haley, you're too far away. We need to hear your confession. Honestly, might end up scrapping this whole thing. It's not turning out how I thought it was going to. Orange is a happy color.
Funny thing is I know exactly which teacher you had a crush on.
Me?
Yeah.
Who? Who did I have a crush on? Oh, I thought you said Mr. Word. I was like, who is Mr. Word?
Word.
Okay, Haley, so
I'm back.
are you ready to talk about your crush?
Oh, from school?
Yeah.
Mr. Hart had my heart. I just said that she had a crush on Mr. Hart and I know that's who it was.
Okay, you explain first and then I'll tell my love story.
Okay, honestly,
Whoa,
he just looks like a superhero. Does that make sense?
He does.
Like,
he looks like the
like,
average everyday
like,
person who's behind the superhero.
Exactly. I think that was my issue. He was also just really nice.
He was like literally the nicest, chillest teacher ever.
Yeah.
And like he just believed in you like no father ever did. You know?
Exactly.
I think maybe it's daddy issues. Maybe that's it, but
I've called my teacher dad so many times.
He was so nice and he was so like just genuine and he like made you feel like you were like his favorite student.
That's true. He played us all, honestly.
He really did. He really did. He like I talked in my last video, he just made us feel really special. All for nothing. Because he had a wife and a kid.
Yeah, he did.
All behind our back.
I even met his kid.
Me too, I held her.
I saw Mr. Hart in a bathing suit.
Damn.
Take that.
Yeah.
At the waiting pool.
We like had first and second class together. So then we would walk through the hallways together. So I felt like we were like, you know, like we kind of had a thing. Every day we would walk through the hallways together.
Put my paint on.
Yeah. How about this? What's the first thing you notice about a guy?
Style.
Style, really? I've never heard that before.
I think so
Style or like probably eyes.
Eyes.
Hair.
Hair.
Mine's smile.
Hair in a sense of like, I don't notice if you're like balding or not. Like I know guys, that's like a huge insecurity for a lot of guys. But like I've never noticed that.
Pass me some paintbrushes.
I know it's a big insecurity for a lot of guys, but I never noticed that.
Style?
Hair?
Balding. Was anyone listening?
I was listening, that's why I said hair.
12 seconds later.
Or like, definitely like, yeah, eyes is for sure. Cause like, I notice the way someone looks at me first. Cause I feel like you can tell a lot about how a person feels about you based on how they look at you.
Oh yeah.
That's fair, that is fair.
Wow, I have to wait for mine to dry now.
Yeah, tell the audience why you don't like Frank Ocean.
Because if I want to fall asleep to something, I would play Frank Ocean.
I mean, I do.
Like, music to me is not something that I ever fall asleep to. Because, like, it should not bore you. To the point of, like, you wanting to fall asleep, you know?
It's very calming music. I will agree with that, but I will listen to it at any point of my day.
To be upset.
On the new Pantaloons? Not on the new Pantaloons.
Not on the new Pantalon.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'm French immersion.
You're French immersion?
Yeah, I just think so. Like, I just have it in my soul.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, guys, someone actually suggested a good one. What's the weirdest DM you've ever received? Jesse, would you like to go first?
There's this guy, his name was Full Send. And he said he would pay me to like basically be a bitch to him. Like tell him that like he's ugly and he deserves nothing and stuff like that. And I actually did it and I made like $100 off the guy, so. Give me like $50 a day. And then eventually like it got really weird, so I stopped.
My weirdest one was this guy asked me if I wanted to join in this huge happening in Winnipeg. And he had already gathered up 12 people. And he said that he was looking for someone exactly like me to join. Other than that, just a bunch of sugar daddies. But they're never real. They're always like, yeah, talk to me. And then they never pay you. So I just stopped doing it. I did it for like one day one time. And I was like, and he didn't pay me. And I was like, okay, this is over. Never doing this again. How about you, Maddie?
Weirdest DM I've ever received. Someone asked me to send a video of me farting to them in leggings.
He said, can you wear black like Lululemons and send a video of you farting with the sound on?
I would do it.
Well, they started off with hello, actually.
Did you say you would do that? Like what? How much were they gonna pay you though?
I don't think they were gonna pay me. And they just said hello and I said hi and they're like, can you send me a video of you in black Lululemons and then a video of you farting but with the sound on, please?
Then I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't do it. Guys, if you're curious if I did or not, the answer is no, I did not. That was probably the weirdest one I've ever received. I kind of forgot that happened until I just thought about it right now.
Honestly, if this is a contest, I think I win.
You have like a base for yours. I see what you're doing. I need a base for mine too. When was the last time you told a lie?
Last time I told a lie,
I didn't know you were using it at first.
I'm not gonna specify to our, large crowd on YouTube, but I lied to my parents about where I was going. But not like anything like weird, just like I didn't want them to know. Just You know what I mean?
It wasn't anything weird.
It wasn't anything weird. It's just they didn't have to know. It was none of it was none of their business.
Jesse, when was the last time you told a lie?
Honestly, yesterday, but I corrected it after 0.5 seconds. Well, because they could just tell I was lying. So
Wait, what was it?
You don't have to say they.
I don't have to specify.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But basically,
So what is the point of confessing if no one's telling what your confessions are?
okay, I was asked what's wrong and I said nothing and they could tell I was lying.
Wow.
Wow.
That is so good. Okay, I lied today, probably at work, when I was like, oh yeah, like how are you doing? And I did not remember who the guy was. Because he was like, hey Madison, how's it going?
Oh no.
It was not a little boy, it was a 50-year-old man. We had to write your name and phone number down, and I didn't ask him his name because I felt guilty, so I just left it blank.
That's really upsetting. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Basically, for those of you that don't know, obviously none of you know, I'm the worst liar in the world. And I'm pretty sure everybody can vouch for it. So.
That's not true.
Okay, there was actually, most of my lies aren't successful because people can always tell when I'm lying because I'm pretty freaking bad at it. But there's one lie that I
Jesse
kept
lied
from
to me
Haley
for an
a
entire year. For an entire
What did you
year.
do?
I got,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey guys, what was your first kiss like? I don't even remember when was that. Like,
no one
Okay.
percent.
oh my god. Okay, everyone, we're
Okay.
gonna share our stories. Haley?
Okay, who wants to
Okay, I'm going first.
Yep.
Okay, I think it was in grade 7 or grade 8, and I was walking with my, you know, little boyfriend to his house during lunchtime, and then we went into his room, and then we were just sitting there, and then he kissed me. That was it.
That was it?
But it was during lunchtime.
And it just was like a,
Yes.
or like,
Yes, but Key, a part of the story is that before it happened, I sat down and I didn't realize that like my pants were pretty much like off, like my entire thong was sticking out. He's like,
Oh, like what's that?
and I was like, oh, you know. And then like things just like kind of like went on from there.
what?
Not like
What? Your first kiss?
No,
And then
not
your
like that. Not like that.
The thong is off.
That conversation led to the kiss somehow, and I don't remember how, but it led to that. And then we're like, hey, let's go back to school. Like, let's go back to class.
Like, I got homework to catch up on,
Yeah,
actually.
but that was my story.
Okay, so my first kiss was with a guy, and I had just broken up with my boyfriend that week, and then I started talking to another guy that week.
We love to see it.
And anyways, so I thought he was really into me. So we went on a double date with my friend at the time, Lauren, and she like brought her boyfriend, and we were at Tim Hortons. And we're like sitting at the bar top. So it's like a bar top facing a window. So it's like all the seats are facing the same way. Him, me, Lauren, and Matt. And we're sitting there.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
We're all having a conversation. And then like Matt and Lauren kind of start to have their own conversation and we start to kind of have our own. And he like puts his head down and he like looks at me like this. And I was like talking.
So seductive.
And as I'm in the middle of saying a sentence, I like he asked me a question like oh, like what was your first pet like? And I was like, oh, you know, he was a fish and blah blah blah, and he goes in and kisses me while I'm in the middle of talking, so his whole lips go into my mouth. And our best friends are sitting right beside us in public in a Tim Hortons. Then I pulled away and I looked at him and he smiled. And I was like, that was literally the worst experience of my life. I'm traumatized. This is my first ever experience of anything like that with a boy.
Can we disclose names in here?
I said it was Noah.
I'm not putting a name.
Noah, if you're watching this.
That's weird.
You know what you did.
He doesn't, he probably doesn't. He probably doesn't understand how traumatizing that is. While I'm in the middle of a sentence, you stick your lips into my mouth.
He was just eager. He was on
Wait,
it.
are we talking about first makeout or first just peck?
First kiss.
First kiss, like.
Okay, my first kiss was.
I didn't know we were going that far, John.
No, I just didn't know because sometimes like I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
I was at my friend's birthday party and this guy really liked me at the time and I was like so scared of boys. I was like, oh my god, like don't kiss me ever. Like I was so scared.
Kiss me ever.
But at the end of the night, like I could tell like it's getting that, like we were kind of like flirting all night, and then at the end of the night I could tell it was kind of like getting to that point, but I was like no. So then I just turned around and I was like, okay, bye, and like he like opened the door of the car door for me and like let me go in the car, and then I was sitting in the car, he was outside the car, and he like leaned in and like kissed me really quick and like kind of like missed my lips, and then like was a good night and walked away, and I was like
I don't know what this is.
I do.
Why did I never hear this story before?
I don't know.
What's the most embarrassing thing your parents have caught you doing?
I can't say mine.
I can't say mine. Oh yeah, you can.
No, like I cannot give this to the public.
You can kind of like walk around it a little.
No.
Like a specific.
That's one thing I will not say on the internet. No. It's not happening today.
Mine,
Walked in on you doing?
yeah.
Was she like aware?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I'm hoping not.
Probably not.
I don't know if she was aware, but I tried to play it off so cool. But the guy was super embarrassed about it.
I've had like 2 parents walk in on me, but not my own.
Love to see it.
One time, his dad walked downstairs and he was completely naked on the bed, 100%, and I was hiding in the closet. Also another time, his mom came home early and I wasn't supposed to be sleeping over, and it was like 7 a.m. So he made me hide in the closet. I was fully naked. He told me to hide in the closet. Something in my brain was like,
Maddie, put clothes on.
so I went outside of the closet, put my clothes on, went back in the closet. His mom came into his room, turned the lights on, and I walk out of the closet. And I'm like, hi. Because I can't just sit in the closet and wait for her to open the closet. Because she was putting away his laundry. So I walk out of his fucking closet and she's like, hi. I'm like,
Who was
hi.
this?
The guy who didn't believe in gay people.
Interesting.
Honestly, most embarrassing thing mom's walked in on me doing is like probably the crunches in my underwear. I don't know. Like I feel like I've never had like my parents walk in. My dad almost
So
walked
mine's
in on
the
me
worst.
changing, but I was covered up and I was like, Dad, like I'm changing, and then he comes in after. He's like,
You changed with your window open?
and I was like, yeah. He's like,
Interesting.
and then he walked away. He didn't even tell me anything. I'm like, why'd you come to my room? You didn't even say anything.
Interesting. I think yours is worse than mine.
Probably.
Well, I already know when I think it is.
Let's just leave it at that. Yeah? I don't know if they can see what I'm doing on this table right now, but y'all ain't ready for it.
I have a question. What's something that you let someone else take the blame for?
Something that I let someone else take the blame for?
Yeah,
Like
something bad that you did that you let someone else take the blame for. I peed the bed and Taylor thought it was Jessie. And I just was like, yeah, word, that's something she would do.
That's not what happened. Cause I remember I actually did admit to it. Cause I remember you like gave me that look, and this is when Maddie.
When Maddie what?
You still at the bed. So I knew it was you.
And then Taylor was like, maybe it was just a bunch of sweat from the night that just all piled up in one place. And you guys literally both like bailed me out and I didn't even have to do shit. But I don't think Taylor even knew she was bailing me out.
When it comes to like chores and shit, like I'll just like pretend like I did it, even though I know my brother did it, just so I don't have to do it again. But like that's probably it. I swear
Anything ever, like, at
I'm
work?
actually an angel.
Okay guys, what's the worst quality about yourself? My worst quality is apparently that I take everything too literal. And I take things into the context of if someone lies to me, I believe that they're a liar. Because I feel like if you can lie to me once, why would you not be able to lie to me again? And apparently that's not a good quality to have, so.
We still love you, Maddie. Hearts.
Heart.
My worst quality, I'm really bad at managing my time. Always late to things, always procrastinating. I also get really distracted. Like I can't focus on one thing at a time. I have a scatterbrain, so that's probably really like a bad quality about me. It gets me super disorganized. I just want to show my art piece so bad.
I'm almost done mine. I'm just taping these letters down.
I finished like quite some time ago.
I think mine is also procrastination. I've definitely been like flaky before. Yeah. Like
You
I
also don't answer your phone.
And you'll be on your phone.
She'll
and
be
then
on her
you
phone.
won't.
Okay, is this me
When I'm
naming
trying-
my worst quality or you guys naming my worst
When
quality?
I try I'm very excited
Only
to
one
show
can win.
the YouTube crowd. Yeah, Key, you have to leave. Can you do like a little voting thing on here? How does YouTube work like
I
that?
can't do polls, but we can just tell them to comment who you think won.
Comment who you think won.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're all very creative.
No.
Just everybody was doing their own thing.
Just stuff that we found in the house, which is not a lot.
Super cute. Like the little bug eyes. Oh, and the little eyes there. That's really cute. That's very pretty. Angel wings and halo. Very sweet. Ooh, the monster. There, now I can see it.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the front.
Yeah.
You're right, Mom. I'm glad you switched it up.
Very, very beautiful.
We mixed them up.
We mixed them up.
I like it.
We mixed them up so you don't know whose is whose.
I
So
know.
vote which one you think is the best.
Oh, I don't think I can pick a best.
You have to.
You have to for the sake of the video.
It's like
This one.
No way. Honestly, I agree.
Yeah.
Everyone give me a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you.
So here's number 1. This is Haley's.
Gosh, Maddie.
Stop knocking my stuff over.
Okay, so here we have my creative art piece. So pretty much I took a dinosaur that had no leg and no head, and I built him right back up, you know? Put a little pom-pom, put some ears on him.
Oh, those are ears. I
even
don't know the eyes.
Yes. We're gonna pretend like you didn't say that. Yeah. Here's the other leg, and I put some rocks, you know, some like nature in the middle, but here's the 3 seasons. There's like, you know, like the water, like the beach, and there's sand. The grass, okay, actually it's not seasoned, but you know, there's like there's a whole scenery to it. But that is my piece. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Like, there's not much to explain for mine. It's just.
Can you hold it up so it's like,
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah. Of course I can.
Okay, and now it's just anything because there's like words and stuff on it, you know?
Oh, this is a cute. Oh my god, sabotage. I just drew some cutesy little things on it that I knew I could draw that was really simple, you know? And I put a little cute quote down here because it's my favorite quote.
Where'd you just point?
Oh, right down here. Everything happens for a reason. And it's just very cutesy, and it's kind of embarrassing to say I really did try. You know, I always get those TikToks of like those girls scrapbooking and stuff, and I just wanted to try and test out my artistic skills.
Our skip order got canceled.
So this one is mine. So as you can see, I built this nice little background here with some feathers, and it says Dawns on it because it's the Dawns gang. So this is what would happen if animals were to eat McDonald's. They'd become mutated because McDonald's is not real. So it's basically, it's a work of politics and art all put together. So this was once a little mouse, but now he's got a stubbed tail and very long legs and bulging eyes because he's sick. I made him out of pine cones. I don't know if that's obvious. I don't know if that's obvious. I don't know if it was obvious enough, but I just thought you should know because just in case I did a really good job, so you didn't even know what that was. And then this guy's got very long legs. He was once a bunny, but as you can see, he no longer has a spring in his step. He doesn't even have knees. He can't even run. This is a dilemma in our world today.
You knocked over Mousy.
If you care about the earth, vote for Maddie. Thank you.
Wait, I didn't get a cool speech like that.
Alright guys, so this has been us crafting and confessing. Episode 1 of 1, crafts and confessions. If you liked our crafts, give it a thumbs up. If you care to vote, please leave in the comments your vote. Oh no. Please leave in the comments your vote for who should win. Remember what I said, remember my words carefully. And thank you very much for watching. If you like to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more of me. Yeah, that's literally all I have to say. I don't have anything else to say. Do you guys have any final thoughts?
Vote for me.
Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
I like twin telepathy.
I contemplated premeditated murder.
That was so good. How did we do that? I know. What the fuck? We weren't even planning that.
What you get for being an asshole.
Alrighty.